believers of Christ. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be taking you guys through Genesis chapter 3 verse 21. And it says, "The Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them." That's the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So this verse has 4 main teachings or lessons we can take away from it. The first one, God provides for humanity even after sin. Despite their sin, God still cared for Adam and Eve, making clothing for them. This shows God's mercy and grace even in judgment. The second teaching, the first sacrifice in the Bible. The garments of skin suggest that an animal had to die to cover Adam and Eve. Yes, the first sacrifice seen in the Bible. This is the first recorded sacrifice, pointing to the future of sacrificial system in the Old Testament. And there are more sacrifices to come. Yeah, that's a spoiler. Ultimately, it foreshadows Jesus Christ's sacrifice, where his blood would cover sin, as seen in Hebrews chapter 9 verse 22. The third teaching, human efforts are not enough. Earlier, Adam and Eve made fig leaves for clothing, as seen in Genesis chapter 3 verse 7, but that was not sufficient. God replaced their inadequate coverings with his own provision, teaching that only God can properly cover sin. Yes, God is the only one who can cover sin, give mercy to sin, and grace to sin. The fourth and final teaching, symbolism of spiritual covering. In the Bible, clothing often represents righteousness, as seen in Isaiah chapter 61 verse 10. That's a spoiler, we'll get there. Just as God clothed Adam and Eve, believers are clothed in the righteousness of Jesus Christ through salvation, as seen in Galatians chapter 3 verse 27. That's a spoiler, we'll get there. We as Christians should trust in God's provision. Even in our failures, God provides what we need. We as Christians should recognize that sin requires a sacrifice. The shedding of blood was necessary to cover sin, pointing to Jesus Christ. We as Christians should not rely on human efforts for salvation. Just as fig leaves weren't enough, our own works can't save us. Only God's provision in Jesus Christ can. We as Christians should accept Jesus Christ's righteousness. Just as Adam and Eve received God's clothing, we must receive Jesus' righteousness through faith. So that's all I had for today, guys. Thank you very much. God bless.